batteries, so this is going to go very briefly, but here's what we've done. We have the pump that we had for this. We have plumbed it all fine. I'll show you our solution was to cover the solar hot water panels with tarps. That way we can do all our testing in the daytime without getting scalded. So we're going to have these tarps on the vacuum tubes, and even though the tarps are there, it still gives hot water. Now the pump controller didn't work, it was broken, so now we're leaving all the valves open. We can't tell what the temperature is, but we do know because the pump is on temporarily. We've spliced together the pump to the cord. It is plugged in, and when I put my ear, I can hear that it's working, and I've left a little bit of pressure. When I turned on the water from here, you can see the pressure rises. So we've got it up to about 20 psi, which is where it's supposed to be. And then we shut off the water fill, and it looks like it's not leaking anymore. There seems to be some drip down here, however. Yeah, it's just a nightmare of little leaks here and there. But this should work for now. The pump is on, and if we come around, we've got the expansion tank open there. But when I open here, it's cold water, but in a few seconds, as I drain it through, I should begin to feel some hot water. Is it hot water? This is what's going through the coil. It's warm. And that's funny because that's what should be going through the tank. Now the pump is really pushing. I'll put a little more water in, make up for the loss. And that's with the tarps on it. So I think we're okay. Seems like the pump is working harder now. But we let the pressure build back up a little bit. Bleed from here. You can always bleed from there. Now that I got some more water going in, it seems like when the pump is on, it's very slow. The pump actually acts as a way of restraining. Can't really.
Screwdriver's in my car. That might work.
That's on 1. So the pump is on higher with that. It's getting hotter. I don't know. We'll have to see. Is this water's off, right?
Yes.
So if I open up the water, compensate.
You can hear it.
You can hear the water going through. At some point, the pressure here should start to rise. Now, of course, there's a lot of water going through. That's the cold water pushing through. Close the expansion. I'll open this up here. It's warm. Yeah, it's hot over there. So it's going through the collector. I think we got all the air out of the system. But funny, if I unplug it, I got that water coming through. Water pressure is here. This is open here. We should begin to see a rise here once the system is pressurized. And we're not seeing it yet. We're not seeing it yet. We got all the air. The air is out. Well, because that's what it was set at. And then we can read more about the settings. But we were getting a pressure rise before.
But it's off too.
This is off, yeah.
Don't you need that to be on for the pressure to build?
No. No, you start without it and then you open it up. Open that up. Check. I wonder why.
And you wonder why.
See about the lead here. Going through there. Nothing happened here.
Not yet.
There we go. All right, now we're getting up to 20 psi, so I shut it off. Okay. And it would go down, right? But that's where we're supposed to have it at about 20 psi. I can open this up, and that takes a little of it, but then it bounces back, keeps the pressure regulated. All right, so we're going to leave this at 20 psi, close this down. No more water filling from there. And I guess we can take this off from here now. Okay. So this system is pressurized, and when we plug in the pump, the pump turns on and starts circulating the water through. And the only way that we'd know that it's working is if
You
we
touch it.
start feeling the heat. But we'd have to take off the tarps.
Yeah.
I think for now we just leave it,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't don't release
And
the
that's
pressure.
probably hot there.
Yeah, I wouldn't release the pressure. I think the next test is going to be, since we don't yet have the temperature sensors, is going to be to come here, remove the tarps for 15-20 minutes, and put your hand here and see if it gets really hot. And then turn off the pump and put the tarps back on. We can't let the pump run automatically because it'll burn out the pump. It's supposed to go to a certain temperature and then stop and go to a certain instance of charge. We got this 2 controllers that were total junk that were broken. And another controller. So everything now is manual. We're having to run the pump. We do have a leak here, which is unfortunate. It looks like it's coming from there. And I think that's another day of putzing around with that. Or maybe it's this. It needs to be
Battery
tightened.
power.
Right? It looks like it's coming from here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that thing is exact.
It's different dimensions.
Measurements,
I think
yeah.
that these Chinese measurements are different than ours, and that's why we were getting a leak up here. But that one stopped. We had a little bit more tweaking to do to get these micro leaks out, for sure. Anyway, that's it. Just recording for, you know, the Stardate log, whatever, here to boldly go where we've never gone before. Bye.